Hello, welcome back, Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics / Non-Classics. This is episode number 269 and Doubleshot number 201. Okay? First up, all new, all different, Avengers, Volume 1, The Magnificent Seven. Written by Mark Waid and artwork by Adam Kubert. Muhammad Nassar also has some artwork in here. Let's see, Andy Kubert just does the first 3 issues, and Muhammad Nassar does issues 4 through 6. He also does issue 0 and the free comic book day issue. I think this is from Avengers number 0. This is Muhammad Nassar's artwork. It's actually pretty good. I actually like this artwork. Yeah. And let's see here. Here's a sample of Adam Kubert's artwork. Now, when I first heard about this, and I met Mark Waid last year at Comic-Con, I told him I was looking forward to reading the series when it was coming out. And he was like, okay. Yep, and he was actually quite happy working with Alex Ross again. Now, this is not the first time he's worked with Alex Ross. The last time we worked with Alex Ross was on the awesome series known as Kingdom Come, or Mark Waid wrote it, and Alex Ross does the cover art. He does the artwork. Now, Alex Ross himself only does the cover. This is actually one of 2 series. Actually, this is one of 3 series he does the covers for. This series he does for this one, Amazing Spider-Man Astral City. Well, actually, because he was one of the people who started the series. Now, there are 2 types of story arcs in here. Well, the first story arc involves a Chitauri, who is the main villain, and pretty much, this villain attacks, I think it's like Iron Man and Sam Wilson. So, then Miles shows up, and they get sort of knocked out, and of course the other people show up, and they also have it where they have a story where Sam meets Camilla, and you also have now Thor and Vision do not show up in issue 1; they show up in issue 2. The team does officially come together until issue 3. Okay, now my opinion on that little cliche of basically you have a team like this, and they don't officially come together to issue 3, or at least take up the name. I don't like the concept at all. Bendis did with New Avengers. Scott Lobdell did with Teen Titans, so it was issue 4. And the Champions did it with issue 3 as well. Apparently, they can't form an issue 1. They have to stretch out to issue 3. I don't like that cliche. It's kind of dumb. I think it should go away pretty soon. But, yeah. And the second story arc is simply them fighting a version of Kang, and I love the fact you have Edward Jarvis in here. Now, I do love the fact that Mark Waid does have a lot of respect for the Avengers history, and bringing in someone like Kang to fight him, okay, that's actually pretty good. But everybody's completely in character, but for some reason, for some people, this series is not impressing a lot of people, especially my friend Edgar, who doesn't have any reviews of the series. He's only reviewed the first 2 issues because the series hasn't really impressed him that much, and he does the reviews whenever he feels like it. Me, I love the series. It is 11 issues in, and I'm enjoying it. And in my honest opinion, this is actually, out of all the Avengers books, one of the more better ones. The next one I'm going to talk about is not one of a lot of people's very favorites. I give this book 9 out of 10. Pick it up. Alright, next up is a book that not a lot of people like very much. Well, this incarnation of the book. New Avengers, A.I.M. Volume 1, Everything is New. Written by Al Ewing. And the artwork by... he does the artwork for pretty much everything in here. Gerardo Salvador. Now, the problem with this book is it's not the characters, it's not the writing. I have heard a lot of complaints about the artwork, where it's too manga-ish, and a lot of people think it's really bad. I personally do not have a problem with the artwork. This series, not as many. I think it's up to issue. I think the series is up to issue 10. Let me take a look at that. I don't think it's that far in this volume, anyways. Yeah, series is actually issues, and actually one issue more than all new different Avengers. Now this is actually the third time this series has been relaunched. Number one, the first time was back in 2010, second time was in 2012, and once again it was relaunched last year. At least after the last couple times it was relaunched, at least it lasted more than just 12, 13 issues before it gets relaunched. Number one, this previous volume lasted for 33 issues. Yeah, 33. And the one volume before that lasted like 34. I think the longest so far is like volume 1, which is like 64 issues. Now, this series altogether has already published over 100 issues so far, but Marvel has never restored the series to its numbering. Now, the previous volume for the series has been somewhat deemed not canon due to the Secret Wars. Sorry, I'm responding to somebody on Skype. Anyways, the first story arc is like it's like a couple issues. It just deals with, you can kind of see the series as kind of continuation of what happened in Avengers World, especially with Sunspot take control of A.I.M. Now the lineup for this book is quite unusual. It's Squirrel Girl, Hawkeye, Clint Barton, Power Man. This is the second Power Man. White Tiger, Hulkling, Wiccan, and Songbird. That's the lineup. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Well, 7 in the field, but it's about the same much as the Avengers team, which is, now this team is just a team that works for kind of like A.I.M, except A.I.M doesn't stand for Advanced Idea Mechanics. It stands for Avengers Idea Mechanics, because, well, Sunspot bought it in the time run, before time runs out in Avengers World. The storyline here is pretty decent for what it is. I do love the fact they bring in some Avengers from the future. Okay, yeah, and some people, I think in this book they call it the fact that time travel. That's something the X-Men does. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Squirrel Girl by far currently is the only character who appears in this series who actually still got an ongoing series. Hawkeye had one when the series started, but his series since ended. Now, I had a really big worry that after Standoff that this series might get canceled, but I haven't seen the efforts yet. Now, the team itself pretty much right now is just on their own somewhat. But this is just the beginning of it. It explores like the island. It basically, you can kind of see this book as just setup for the rest of the series. Just explains everything about it, like their headquarters, all the supporting characters in this book. It's all really nice. Heck, one of the characters is the daughter of, I think it's the son of Blue Marvel, who's in Ultimates. Now, of these characters, Power Man and White Tiger, Outwing has went before in the Mighty Avengers and Captain America Mighty Avengers series. The rest of the characters, as far as I know, he has never written the characters before. Now, I've heard some people were very happy to see Songbird part of the Avengers team, because she had earned her spot in the Avengers years ago, and it's taken a long time to do it. Now, I personally think that it's going to now, from what I know about the later issues, it does improve after this, especially the whole Domer God thing was really not that good of a story. It's an okay. I honestly do not have a problem with the artwork at all. This artwork is not terrible. Okay? I do not know what people are talking about. I look at this artwork. It's not bad. It's decent artwork. It's better than Greg Land. Yeah. But I might get some flack for this, but I'm going to get this book a 9 out of 10 because I actually liked it. Well, actually I'll give like an 8.75 because I didn't care for the Dermagog story. I thought it was kind of weak. Alright, that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be episode 270 and Doubleshot number 202, okay? Until then, see you there. Bye.